In the very wise words, and in my opinion, the very strategic words of my late and most beautiful grandmother, Miss Joanne Anderson, she would oftentimes say, your lies have a funny way of catching up to you. Okay? That's with me, that's with you, that's with any living human being on this planet Earth. Nothing that we do, whether we go to extremes to hide it, whether we go to the extremes of disillusionment to cover up certain shadow or dark areas of who we are or who we could be pushed to, etc. We do not hide that or hide it, but it's just a part of us, right? But needless to say all that, you all have some people. This was going to be like an eat with me, but I done took a couple bites. But let's get into the message. Y'all have a couple of people that are in, like, just, they are literally driving themselves insane. I don't know the word ludicrous. If you guys look up the actual meaning of ludicrous, not like the way you spell the rapper's name, but I believe it's, well, you guys just have to look it up, but it's not spelled that way. But there is someone who is driving themselves into insanity because they have tried to carry on with this lie. They have tried to carry on with this victim mindset in order to garner perhaps the support that they currently have, or to maintain the positions or the image that they've been able to maintain thus far. But the reality is, like, their lies are beginning to catch up with them. Okay? Their false personalities are beginning to catch up with them. People are realizing that these people are not acting like themselves at this current time. And that's because your spirit guides, their spirit guides, ancestors, and whoever, everyone's warring, not amongst each other spiritually, but the war is taking place and is being intensified within this energy who was set out on a mission to destiny swap with you, to destroy you, to walk in your energy, to walk in your aura, to walk in your shoes. Another energy that I'm getting, collective, is that, like, someone has even went as far as trying to rewrite the history that you all shared together. You know, it's one thing to share your story. I'm all for that. But when you go to trying to take bits and pieces off of someone else's story, off of someone else's experiences, and when you're trying to take bits and pieces off of that because you feel dignified in doing so, just so that you can garner, you know, whatever the intended result or outcome is, whatever you seek, whoever these individuals are, like, whatever they seek to garner as a result of attempting to rewrite your history, rewrite your story, and they tell it in a way that makes it appear and look like your experiences are theirs, or their experiences are yours, if that makes sense. Okay? That's a strong energy that I've been feeling. A very strong energy. Okay? But y'all, to the food. This one even supposed to be like this. Let me just take a couple bites and I'm finna grab these cards. So, I was gonna do like a little, it was supposed to be a TikTok, but then this message came out. I got some island fries. I told them to give me light Kanye. I didn't want that much Kanye de Sada because, you know, I'm trying to watch the red meat. Really trying to get that out of my diet, period. But I suffer with hereditary iron issues, so kind of need red meat occasionally, but not often. But yeah, BRB. We're gonna continue this message. All right, thank you all so much for coming back. Your sea star had to go ahead and eat something. I was hungry, and I'm kind of not even satisfied. I don't know about anyone else, but lately, me and meat ain't been really getting along. Like, me and meat, especially like red meat, chicken, it just ain't been my groove. Now, I love me some fish. Now. But fries just, ooh, I know my stomach's gonna be, ooh. Let me stop. Anyway, back to the reading, back to the message. Okay, again, thank you guys so much for being here. So, the energy, oh my god, so many downloads as I was eating, and as I took that quick little break, I was literally getting so many different downloads. Like, this has to do with, like, your appearance. Like, somebody wants you to be ashamed of yourself so bad. They want you to be or exude the characteristics of having low self-esteem so bad. It's like somebody, their worst nightmare is seeing you fully confident, fully exalted, fully elevated, you know, fully just powerful, you know, like fully in your light. That is someone's biggest fear here. Okay, yeah, whoever's in this, let's see, this is the Six of Swords energy. Whoever this individual is, this is somebody who, you know, they feel like they should have it their way. Or this could even be, with the Six of Swords, excuse me, I thought this was, I don't know why I thought that was the Seven of Swords by mistake, but being that the Six of Swords came out, like, this could be, significant, like, with your energy. Like, this could be like somebody feels like you're selfish for having cut them off, for having walked away, or for having refused to salvage a connection or relationship. Okay, somebody feels like you're selfish or something's wrong with you, or they're getting literally, they're really just getting shocked. I don't know why I'm hearing like blown out of the water, because it's like somebody didn't think that you had the courage to sail away, okay, to escape their expectations of you. Like, this is somebody that had high expectations over you, or they didn't want you to reach your full capacity or your full momentum. Like, they never wanted you to see or have any momentum for yourself, okay? But there's a huge shift that is taking place now, collective. All right, as it pertains to this energy. Spirit guides, ancestors, most high creator of all things, please come on in and give me the messages that my beautiful divine collective needs to hear. All right, these, let's be good. I'll pull these cards because they came out. All right, so boom. We have the Queen of Swords. So with this Queen of Swords energy, I definitely feel like you're in this energy where you're not going, like you're not going, period. Like, you're not going, you're not putting up with anyone's bullshit. You're no longer, you know, like, something to do with sizing yourself up, or somebody could be like sizing you up, or they're like, yeah, comparing themselves to you in some form or fashion, but it's like something about you is incomparable. Okay, something about you is totally incomparable. Like, you don't do things the way that the status quo deems that you should do it. Like, you don't do things that fit under, I don't know why I'm here, like, under a microscope. Like, the things that you do, the things that you are, the being that you are, okay, the asset that you are, that's strongly what I'm getting. You see, what you are meant to deliver, what you are meant to bring forth in this 3D matrix, to eradicate things, to shake things up, etc., etc., it's never been seen or done before. And it's like these people, again, with as far as the whole destiny swapping and being an active backfire, like, these people are an active backfire. These people are experiencing and exuding a lot of these backfire symptoms. They could be exuding heavy migraines at this time. They could be receiving heart palpitations. Okay, somebody could even be feeling like they're about to die because they know that everything that they put into trying to destroy you is now at their front door, is now at their feet, at their waking, when they go to sleep, etc. And here you are with this Three of Wands energy, not bothered. You're unbothered. This is you exploring. This is you discovering new things, discovering new facets about yourself that you never even knew existed. Okay, these are the energies that I'm really getting strongly that these people were trying to represent for themselves. Like, they wanted to represent themselves as you. Especially going back to what I was saying as far as like rewriting history. They wanted to rewrite your history in a way that they were going to take all of your good parts. They didn't want to live, in the negative parts and aspects of your journey. Like, look at this as if you're watching a movie or if you're watching a documentary. Nobody wants to go through the mud. Nobody wants to be shooting with you in the gym when you have nothing, when you were in the active and actual rebuilding stages. Nobody knows you then. And they thought that they were going to continue to get away with carrying on under this facade of your energy. I don't know why I'm hearing these people were living or did live for some time the life you were supposed to have, but the moment you sailed away, everything changed. The moment you broke free, something to do with a blood tie, a soul tie is significant. These people could have been doing some sort of blood magic as well. Or they could have some sort of connection with someone in the medical field, somebody who works with blood. I don't know why I'm hearing phlebotomist is significant in this reading. I don't know, but whatever, like with this Queen of Swords energy, this is heavily sticking out to me because I just really am feeling like it's like you didn't even want to do it to him like that. But you got to do it to him. Whatever it is, yeah. You can decipher that on your own. But yeah, again, back to the Three of Wands though. Like, this is, like you on a journey of getting back to yourself. This is the biggest fear. This is why they did all of that work. This is why they worked so hard at trying to turn people against you. And you have to understand, overstand, collective, that the people that they successfully were able to turn against you, the people that they were successfully able to smear your name to, they're not worthy people of your time. Or they're not worthy of your time, period, point blank. They were just obviously waiting on a reason to go against you. They were waiting on a reason to discredit you. Because in the eyes of even your haters, violators, and naysayers, your transgressors, those who do not wish you well, even they see the greatness within you. Okay? But it's like they don't know how to... I don't know. It's like somebody doesn't know how to take you. They don't know how to accept you. But yet they want to take the parts, the parts and the pieces of yourself that they really enjoy the most, but the things that they feel like are unworthy, those are the pieces and parts of yourself that is bringing you out. That is breaking you through, baby. Okay? I don't know who needed to hear that. Okay, but we have the Lovers here. Right behind that, we have the Ace of Coins. Okay? Right behind that, we have the... I believe this is the Six of Coins. Okay, yeah. This is... Y'all know I barely use this deck. But... this is the Six of Coins, and then we have the Ace of Coins with the Lovers. So, off the bat, with these two energies that came out and coincides each other, it's like you are being given an opportunity not only to begin again, but you were given an opportunity to change yourself, to reinvent yourself, to rebrand yourself as your authentic self, if that makes sense. It's like something about an acceptance speech is significant. I don't know why an award ceremony is significant. This could be something that's going to take place within the next 6 to 7 months. or 2027. I don't know, for some of you, I've been getting a strong energy towards 2027, a strong pulling. I definitely feel like there's going to be breakthroughs upon breakthroughs. Again, beginning and continuing and progressing further in, as we progress into the remainder of this year, this time frame, the lessons that we are due to learn, the shadow work that we still have left to do and face, and et cetera, et cetera. But this is a beautiful time. I'm telling you, like, you are being given things, like things that you were never given before in those old environments, in those old places, those places where people, they didn't want to see you because they seen the greatness within you, Queen of Swords, and they were threatened by it. Even when it's like you doubled down so many times. Like, you doubled down, you doubled your power down, you doubled your authority down just for the comfortability of these people who were destiny swapping you, and or not even just destiny swapping you, but just trying to recreate like an inauthentic version of you. But they were going to take the pieces of you that they really enjoyed. Like, whoever this is somebody that lives a fucking complete lie. They're bogus as fuck, no substance at all. They're not willing to face their truths. They're not willing to face themselves. They're not willing to face their shadow. But you have a lot of love here. Irregardless of the hatred that I'm sensing and that I'm feeling, evidently that's why I'm speaking on it, but irregardless of the hatred that is attempting to break into your auric field, you are shielded, you are protected, you are surrounded by nothing but love and divine protection. Okay? But someone here, I don't know why, when I seen this card, I feel like someone here is going to be faced with a decision here surrounding money or something. This could even be in regards to these people who never wanted to build with you, collaborate with you, and or pour into you in any way, shape, or form. But it's like, it's given like they felt like they were too good for you. But it's like now somebody wants to, yeah, thank you, Holy Spirit. So the energy that I'm getting here is like now somebody wants to, it's like they're second guessing their decisions. But it's a little too late because you've already flown away from the scene. You've already been moved away from the scene here. Yeah, something about a vault is significant. A safe or a vault is significant. That's where your money is. That's where your inheritance is tied to, this vault. That's where you have to sail away to. Six of Swords. Okay. Yeah, we have fortitude. Again, you've definitely been fortified. Okay? I definitely sense that as of most recently, you've been very calm. I'm getting a calmness is coming over me. Like, I just sense that you've been very calm. You've been resting. A lot of you, some of you may not be resting well, but for others of you, it's like, regardless, you're being fortified by spirit. Okay, you're being fortified by your spirit guides, ancestors, and the Most High. Okay, so I don't know, it's something about being still. It's something about being patient. It's something about like it's on a bigger level of just moving in silence. Like, this is giving like finally putting your sword down, coming out of defense mode, coming out of fight mode, coming out of survival mode, and really trusting that the universe has a spectacular offer for you. Really trusting that in this next season, this new season, this season that you are currently walking into, that is currently progressing and unveiling itself before your eyes currently, you have things, abundance, blessings awaiting you. A lot of you are finally relaxing. You're finally at peace with the reality that, yeah, you may have had to sail away. Yeah, you may have had to get away from siblings, so-called, friends, so-called, parents, so-called, relatives, regardless of what titles they hold. Okay, you had to break free from the falsities of this matrix. You know, you had to break free of just thinking lowly. You had to break free from, you know, what you were used to. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody wanted you to be left with like a poverty-stricken mindset. Somebody wanted you to be so bruised and confused and so broken down and belittled and etc. to the point that you would not get up again and believe in yourself. You would not be offered any more opportunities, or somebody wanted you to like miss out on some sort of opportunities here. Or for a long while, they were being blessed with your opportunities. And this was around the time when you were consistently questioning yourself, consistently doubting yourself, consistently not believing in yourself, consistently bickering back and forth with people who were simply trying to drain your energetic signature, trying to drain your energetic battery to benefit themselves in their own journey and to benefit whatever ill intentions that they had for you or the next individual. So this is a very strong energy right now. Like, this is giving like you're finally out of a season of like you're not settling for fucking less at all. You're not going to settle for less. And a lot of people, they want to use, what about the past? Or you did before and you did X, Y, and Z and da-da-da-da. You said X, Y, and Z and da-da-da-da. But let's look at the now, because we can't continuously live in the past. So this is an energy of like you've escaped and freed yourself from the past ways of thinking, okay? Yeah, so we have the Five of Wands here. Yeah, something about like things that come to your imagination or peeking at your imagination. Like, these things are the very things that is actually going to be bringing you this fortune, going to be bringing you this sudden recognition, okay? Because it's something that you already hold within you. It's something that you already have within you. It's a talent that you actually sit on, that you actually, like, I'm seeing dust. Like, you let this thing just get all dusty in the corner, all because you're afraid of shaking shit up. For some of you, you're afraid of offending people. Fuck that. Offend everybody. Okay? 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 We got the Eight of Wands here. Alright? So, this is some sort of sudden communication. Somebody wants to get in contact with you. Something to do with your vindication. Something to do with your redemption. I don't know why I just heard adaptation. Your ability to adapt to very perhaps even harmful situations and or dangerous situations. Your ability to free yourself, from bondage here. Yeah, like somebody needs you to assist them into freeing themselves from some sort of bondage here. Somebody could be in some sort of like mental prison or physical prison here. Yeah, so expect a phone call or something is what I'm getting. I don't know who this is. Yeah, but we have the Nine of Wands here coming in right behind the Eight of Wands. And right off the dribble, as I'm looking at this illustration, this is giving like being that it's also appearing in the upright, like I'm just getting an energy towards like it's lonely at the top. And then I'm also hearing that song, started from the bottom, now we here. As soon as I see this card, started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. But where the team at? Something about releasing what was once familiar to you, or the people that were familiar to you, is significant at this current time. Ooh, hold on. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. But Spirit is like, but we're here. But we're here. Okay, don't forget who's actually riding on your behalf. Okay? Alright. I'm bringing back the jazz music, y'all. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm also recording this on my iPad. I don't know. This is going to turn out well. I don't know. Alright. Ooh, did I just see the 10 of Pentacles? Oh, the 10 of Coins, baby. Okay. Somebody granddaddy didn't just drop them off an unexpected blessing. Blessing, baby. I was about to say blessing and a blessing, okay? Yeah, we got the Knight of Wands, alright? You could be in this Knight of Wands energy. It's giving fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also picking up on Taurus, Scorpio, Libra energy. Excuse me. What is this Knight of Wands? This Knight of Wands, we got the 8 of Wands here. So what I'm seeing here, collective, is like somebody is seeing you have this victory here, and somebody does not know how to take it. Like, you in this newfound victory energy is threatening somebody's like ego. It's like making somebody feel so uncomfortable with like even just hearing your name. Okay, somebody's just like, can you stop talking about them already? But yeah, you are really like running rampant through someone's mind, living rent-free in someone's mind. They're being harassed by your spirit guides. Yeah, because you won. Okay, you won. They thought that they were going to have a victory over you. You're the one who won. Now, you got somebody, one of your ex-enemies. Now somebody's like, oh my God, should I just come up off what I got or what I stole? Should I just give it back? Should I just, well, you should have been thinking that a long time ago. Now your shit's on the way to you. Because somebody is trying to prevent this Nine of Swords energy from reaching them. They don't want to be in this energy at all. Okay? Alright, so we're going to end the reading off, guys. Not with the tarot, but with the wisdom. I'm going to pull one card and see what comes out. But yeah, I don't know. With this energy, I feel like just people are trying to prevent the hits. They know it's coming. Look, I just seen chaos. Okay, they know it's coming. They know it's brewing. They know it's on the way. They just don't know when. They don't know when it's going to happen. Like, when is this thing happening? I'm hearing, like, when is it going to happen? It's coming. A reminder, it's coming. It's on the way. Ay. Yeah, we have choices. Somebody has to pay for the choices that they made. Yeah, High Priestess of Air. Okay. Something about clairaudience. Clairvoyance is significant. You could be very clairaudient and clairvoyant at this time. Yeah, we have Warrior. I was only supposed to pick one card. Ooh, and I just seen Chaos again. There's a lot of chaos magic. Yeah, because somebody's in denial about this High Priestess of Fire. This could be you. You could be this High Priestess of Fire, or you could be this High Priestess of Air. Okay? You could be somebody that has, you know, survived some very tumultuous battles, and as a result, you got a lot of haters. Because somebody sees how strong you are, they see that they would fold in your shoes 10 times over. But it's like, instead of commending you, instead of congratulating you, or instead of just even positively perceiving you, they always had something negatively to say about you. And this is why, you know, it's a little too late to apologize. Yeah, somebody ain't gonna be able to apologize no more. Okay? But anyways, guys, sorry, I had to rush these couple last minutes because I have somewhere to go. I'm like literally late. So anyways, y'all, I love y'all. And look, you ain't gotta explain your energy. You don't gotta explain why you did X, Y, and Z. Look, if they ignored you all that time before, if they did all that stuff before, keep that same mofo energy. It's just that simple. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.